I don't have much time or many time. I don't know. To make friends. I only have a few friends or few friends. And we spend a little time. Little time? Which one? I don't know. Together. Each day or every day? Oh my god. All right, let's continue. Oh, I can't take this any farther? I can't take this any further. Oh my god. I'm so confused. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, we are going to talk about some words that learners often confuse. Let's start with number 1, much or many. Both refer to a large amount or number of something. However, we use many for countable nouns. What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are nouns that we can count and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like apples. 1 apple, 2 apples, or chair, 1 chair, 2 chairs. So we use many for countable nouns only. For example, Jessica doesn't have many friends. Jessica doesn't have many friends. Or I don't have many clothes. I don't have many clothes. Or here is a question. How many people work in your company? How many people work in your company? People is countable. Person, people, people, people. But much is used for uncountable nouns. Nouns which we cannot count, like money. I don't have much money. I don't have much money. Or, I don't have much time. We have to go. I don't have much time. We have to go. Or here's a question. How much sugar do you take in your coffee? How much sugar do you take in your coffee? So, many for countable nouns and much for uncountable nouns. And you might have already known this, right? But here's a very important point. We usually use many and much in negative sentences or questions. For example, I don't have much time, or she doesn't have many books. How many children do you have? How much does it cost? So in negative and question forms, we use much and many. But what if the sentence is positive? We can say a lot of, lots of, and plenty of. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends. Oh, that is plenty of sugar in your coffee. That is plenty of sugar in your coffee. He has lots of cars and houses. He has lots of cars and houses. So to sum up, we use many and much in negative or question forms, and in positive forms, we usually use a lot of, lots of, or plenty of. A very important point. It is not wrong to use much and many in positive sentences and say, I have many friends. That's okay. But it is better to use a lot of, lots of, or plenty of instead of many and much in positive sentences. Number 2, what is the difference between a few or few? Well, this one is very confusing for most learners, and many people think that they are actually the same. What is the difference between a few and few? There is a big difference. Few has a negative meaning. It has a negative connotation. It shows a shortage of something. It talks about a negative quantity. For example, few people could speak English, so it was really difficult for me. Few people could speak English, so it was really difficult for me. When you say few people could speak English, it means the number of people who could speak English was so low that it bothered you, that it was difficult for you to communicate, to understand other people, so it was a bad thing. This has a negative meaning. Few people could talk in English, so it was difficult. However, a few has a positive connotation. It has a positive meaning, and it talks about a positive quantity. For example, a few people could speak English, and they helped me a lot. A few people could speak English, and they helped me a lot. Now, did I have a bad experience? No, they helped me because a few of them could speak in English. You see, it has a positive meaning. So, few people could speak English. A few people could speak English. That was good. Let me give you another example. Look at this. Jack has few friends. I feel sad for him. Jack has few friends. I feel sad for him. You see, there is a negative meaning in this sentence. Or look at this one. Jack has a few friends. They will support him. Jack has a few friends. They will support him. There is a positive meaning. And another point, we use both few and a few for countable nouns like friends, like people. But what if we want to talk about something uncountable? Then we should use a little or little. Now this is similar to a few and few. However, we use a little and little for uncountable nouns. Again, little has a negative connotation. It has a negative meaning. It means hardly any or not much. For example, he has little time to finish the project. I don't think he can make it. He has little time to finish the project. I don't think he can make it. It means he has hardly any time left. Not much time left. And I think he will fail. So there is this negative meaning. However, we use a little with a positive meaning. It means not much, but enough. For example, we still have a little time left. Do you want to watch some TV? We still have a little time left. Do you want to watch some TV? It means we don't have much time left, but that is enough to watch some TV. So, do you want to watch some TV? You see, it has a positive meaning. Number 4, the difference between each and every. Now, these two words are also among the most confusing words for English learners. They both refer to something that is singular. Now, pay attention. This is the most important point. We use each and every with a singular noun. Each refers to individual items in one group or separate items in one group. However, every refers to a group of items as a whole. So, a group of items lumped together as one. Look at this example. Every artist is sensitive. Every artist is sensitive. Point 1. After every, I used a singular noun. Artist is sensitive. So I don't say every artists are. That's a common mistake you should avoid. Now, what does it mean? Are we talking about every single one artist? Like he's sensitive, he's sensitive, he's sensitive? Or no, are we considering artists as one group? Of course, it's the second one. So when we say every artist is sensitive, we are talking about all artists in the world lumped together as one group. Every artist is sensitive. However, look at this example. Each artist sees things differently. Each artist sees things differently. Are we talking about one group now? Or the individual members of the group? The second one. They see things in their own special way. So each artist sees things differently. Individual members. But every artist is sensitive. Okay, another point. Look at this example. Jessica wore earrings on each ear. Jessica wore earrings on each ear. Or look at this one. Jessica wore earrings on every ear. Does it seem right? It means all the ears in the world. So Jessica had about 8 billion earrings and then she put on earrings on every ear in the world as group? No. Jessica has 2 ears. So we don't say Jessica wore earrings on every ear. We say Jessica wore earrings on each ear. In general, when we are talking about a quantity of 2, we don't say every, we say each. But for more than 2, we can say every. For example, Jessica wore rings in each finger. She has 10 fingers and she wore rings in each finger. Now, since we're talking about the quantity of more than 2, there are 10, we can also say every. Jessica wore rings in every finger. So in each finger, in every finger, both of them are okay. Now, sometimes to emphasize more, we can use them together and say each and every. For example, we went through each and every word in the text. We went through each and every word in the text. I want to emphasize that we read the text very carefully. So I say, we went through each and every word in the text, just to add more emphasis. Or, they collected each and every plastic bottle from the beach. They collected each and every plastic bottle from the beach. It means they collected every single one of them, and nothing's left now. And now it is time for the last group of confusing words. But before we proceed, do you want to receive the lesson summary of this video and every other videos when I post on YouTube in your email address as a PDF file and for free? Then give me your email address. How? You have to go to my website, pocenglish.com. The link is in the descriptions down below. Click on the link, go to my website, type in your email address and click subscribe. You will receive the lesson summaries of every videos I post on YouTube in your email address. And now, number 5, the difference between farther and further. Farther or further? Which one? Both of them talk about distance and they mean more distant. However, we use farther for physical distance between 2 things or 2 places, physically speaking. For example, how much farther is it to the airport? How much farther is it to the airport? It means how far away is the airport in terms of physical distance. Or another example, it is foggy and I cannot see farther than 10 meters. I cannot see anything. I cannot see farther than 10 meters. So we use farther for physical distance. But what about further? We use further for figurative distance and not physical distance. Figurative distance. For example, look at this sentence. I have had this book for about a year now, but I never got further than the first 5 pages. I never got further than the first 5 pages. Now, is there a physical distance between page 1 and page 5? No, it's almost nothing. But to go from page 1 to page 5 of a book, you have to read page 1, page 2, page 3, page 4, page 5. So you see, there is a figurative distance, not a physical distance. Or look at this one. We discussed the problem, but we didn't get much further in solving it. We discussed the problem, but we didn't get much further in solving it. It is again talking about the distance between a problem and its solution, but it's not a physical distance. It's not like, there is the solution, let's go. Let's go and reach the solution. No, the solution is not physically away. It's figuratively away. So to sum up, we use farther for physical distance and further for figurative distance. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, click subscribe. See ya!